Sydney. She's looking so beautiful today. Wow. We're gonna go to the Sydney Opera House right now. How cool is that? That's actually the cruise ship I ended up going on with my cousin for my cousin's 25th birthday. I made 2 videos about that. I'll link it in the description below. But guys, I'm in Sydney today for a very, very good reason. Okay guys, so there's this content creator named Nas, and he makes daily videos on Facebook called Nas Daily. He put up a press release saying that he's coming to Australia today, and he's going to be meeting anybody who wants to come and meet him at the Sydney Opera House at 3:30 p.m. today. And as you can see, I'm a little bit late right now, so let's go meet this guy. This guy's actually inspired by Casey Neistat, and as you can see, I've got my Work Harder Casey Neistat shirt on, so I thought I'd meet up with the guy and be in his video, because apparently he's going to be filming a video today. Here we go guys. Are you ready? Let's go to the Sydney Opera House right now. Here we go. A little bit late, but here they all are right now. Everybody's waiting for Nas. In fact, he's here right now, actually.
Right now, it's 8 p.m. It's kind of a weird thing because of time zones. So normally what we do, I love it. But because of the time zone difference that killed us, we're all jet lagged. We hate it. I was sleeping in the car here.
We got here at 5 a.m. today after like a 30-hour flight from Malta at 7 p.m. and we didn't like sleep and stuff. So he's trying to stay awake.
So we need a video basically.
Just made it. A little bit late, but we're all good now.
Trying to come to Australia. I got a no for the first 3 times. One, I tried to get a visa, they said no. Then I tried to connect here on my way to New Zealand, they said no. And the 3rd time I applied for another visa, they said no. And then I applied the next day for another visa, and they finally said yes.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but apparently he's tried to come to Australia 4 times, and this is the 4th time, and he's finally made it. He's finally been allowed in.
Okay, so it's a simple thing. I think just one shot of everybody here, and one no, not that. Everybody here, just one person saying no. That's it. Okay, no. You see one person because you'll see when the video uploads.
Somewhere in the middle, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. This guy. You.
So everyone quiet and you just say no.
I got the shot. Okay. Essentially, yeah. Just everybody quiet, and then when I say go, you say no, and look at the camera. Okay. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go.
No!
No, keep it. No, second. No!
No, like this?
This is the next shot. No, don't look at him. Just look at him. No! Okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
No!
No, don't say no and then laugh.
Okay.
Honestly, you can go
On top of the stairs. If you want to in a video, right there.
This is beautiful.
Right there.
Okay. That's good. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna say. You're not in the shot, no. You'll be in the shot over there. Okay. So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, there's another that says, and then everyone says yes, and then I say, welcome to Australia, and everyone says that's what I miss you tomorrow. Okay? Let's go. Sorry guys, normally we talk and get to know each other, but we're gonna get this out of the way, and then we'll talk.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Love it.
Everyone ready?
Here we go, guys.
There's another that says, then everyone says yes, and then I say, welcome to Australia, and then I disappear, and everyone says, that's what I'm gonna see tomorrow. Cool? There's another that says yes!
That's how we do it.
So it was perfect. The first word, just cut it shorter. Because he's gonna start talking, right? And that way, when you start talking, there's not a layover of the first word.
Yes!
Yes?
Welcome to Australia. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow! Got it? Thank you guys so much. There's another that says
Yes! That's what it is! See you tomorrow!
I'm gonna be right there by myself on the steps. I'm just gonna say like this, Australia, and I'll finish that video, okay? 1 minute, Australia!
The city of it's like 16,000.
Australia!
Yeah.
Okay, so, thank you for coming.
I was asking if it was good here. Like, she like it's good to have like in Australia.
Nice. Okay, so, my name is Nas. I'm from Facebook. That's my girlfriend and partner in crime, Aline.
That's my good.
And then we have Egon, who's editing right now, helping us edit. He's from Project Nightfall, he's from Poland. I grew up in Israel as a Palestinian, I've been complicated. I went to the US for college, then I quit 743 days ago. And I've been making these videos ever since. And every day just like this. I met Aline on day 58. And it took us a year to date, and then we started dating, and now we're all together. And now we came to Australia. That's our story. So, who are you guys?
Me, I want to tell you my.
Valeria, my wife, she's from Ukraine. I hope she won't lose the job because she likes to work earlier just to see you.
Thank you for that. Okay. So, usually the way this works is this, okay?
I love your t-shirt.
Thank you. Thank you. So my girlfriend doesn't love it anymore. All you see your boyfriend wearing or the kids over there. The way this does is this. We talk a little bit about Nas Daily. If anyone has any questions about this thing called Nas Daily, we answer them. You know, we talk about 10, 15 minutes, and then we talk about Australia. I know nothing about this place down under, so I kind of want to make sure I give it like the best kind of videos that I can possibly give. But it's so big, like compared to Malta, it's like, woo! It's like a different beast. And so we want to make sure you guys, if you have any connections, if you have any person you think deserves a video, someone that's like cool, someone that's like, I don't know, has 12 tanks, or someone that has, you know, 800 cats, something like that stands up, let us know so that we can potentially make a video about them or things to cover in Australia. Then we talk about that for a little bit, and then we shoot today's video, not yesterday's video. We shoot today's video, a few lines, like real quick. And then we finish because I don't want to take most of your time and I want to make sure this is not boring even to the people behind. There. Okay, great. Okay, so start with that. Are you wearing Casey Neistat stuff?
I sure am. Work harder, man.
Okay, anyway, if anyone has any questions for Nas Daily, like I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. Like rapid fire, and then we'll do it, okay? Go.
Yep, he's talking about my Casey Neistat shirt.
270 days. Like 260.
Wait to day 1,000.
With day 1,000 and I stopped.
Don't know if you guys just heard that, but after his 1,000th daily vlog, he'll be quitting after that, and then that'll be it. So there you go.
First of all, I'll tell you why. First of all, I want to make sure I still have a girlfriend, and I want to make sure I still have health. This takes a lot from you. Like you lose a lot of weight, you lose stress, you lose your family. It's really hard.
You working 10 hours a day?
10 hours to make that 1 minute, and that's excluding travel and logistics and whatnot. So after you know, does anyone know Arabian Nights? 1,000 Arabian Nights. Yeah. So you have to tell a new story every day, or else the person gets killed by the king. So 1,001 Arabian Nights. So this is kind of like what we're doing. 1,000 days. Every day is a new story, or else the audience kills you, and then we'll see what happens. But it's becoming harder, you know, because I don't want to repeat ideas. So if I made a video about Aboriginals in New Zealand, which I did, now I'm coming here to Australia, I have to make another video about the same, almost like kind of like something similar, and so I have to get a new point of view to it, and it becomes harder. Make a video about why I'm cheap. I already made that video twice, so I can't do it again. You know, so all that stuff is like, you crossing that, and like, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Like, I fucking did every video I could think of. So that's why it's hard. Go!
What are you going to do after you finish the 1,000?
What do you do after 1,000? Longer videos. More in depth, less shallow, once a week. and maybe a book, documentary, shit like that. We'll see. We'll see. Go. Casey Neistat.
Where do you get your work ethic and motivation to make videos every day?
I think. Yes, I do. I mean, I don't know. Not from outside forces, for sure. Like, not from role models, not from anyone. Like, when you're like at 2 a.m. trying to figure out a video, like almost crying because it's so hard, no one's gonna motivate you to tell you like push harder. So like, it also has to be internal, I think. I don't know why. Right now it becomes cooler. Like, oh, 740 days non-stop. There's no way I miss another day. You know, the first 20 days is easy to say fuck this.
What about when you're not well? Like when you're sick or something?
When I get sick, you gotta suck it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There you go.
How many shirts do you have?
Now he has 10 because we bought new ones in Malta. We had new ones made, so now he's clean. So.
One thing I hate about Wall Street is that everybody takes 2 hours to get ready and put a fucking suit on just to tell someone that they're
Even so when we started dating, he didn't have these shirts yet. He was way at the beginning, and so even his other shirts I didn't like. So I would always buy him shirts as gifts, like put this on.
Clothes are overrated. Clothes are so overrated. I'm so sorry.
It's no trouble. I just want to know what's going on. Hey, look, we can see a large group of people. Awesome. Welcome to the Sydney Opera House, everyone.
Nash is not a follower.
The Sydney Opera House security are now questioning him and wondering what the hell's going on here. So Nas is telling the security what's going on. Enjoy! Well, it worked out alright. Cool.
God, and thank God. One thing I noticed from making these videos, people do not give a shit about things that are not human. It's like so crazy. I made a video about a temple, a bridge, all that shit, and like if there's no humans in him, people don't care. No one's gonna share a bridge. It's interesting, like where did it go? Okay, so I have to like, I think one
Into that time period. Very soon.
Why?
Sooner than 10 minutes. Shit. Later than 10 So, I'm saying about a few minutes.
Oh, is there a time limit?
There isn't.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit, because
You got a couple minutes.
I gotta film something.
I'm giving you a couple minutes. Go. That's fine. Right. You can go away
and then come back.
and then you can come back individually.
So I have to shoot this.
Hang on, we have a sandwich crew.
2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes.
Yes.
Title in the first 3 seconds and log in.
10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. So come, let's shoot. Screw that video, let's come.
Security's on his tail again. They're basically telling him he's got 2, maybe 5 minutes at most to film this video. So the questions are over now.
Everybody go up the stairs, more. Okay, we need to go up. We have 1 minute left.
So time's basically an issue right now. So he's trying to progress this video to get it done a lot faster.
Okay, let's make it like a row, like a flat row. We need to be like organized. Sit. Everyone's standing up there. Sit. Trust me, you can see. Do us everybody, and then that's what we do. Okay, guys, we're gonna keep this as simple as possible. Wow, this is beautiful. It's so beautiful.
See, like straight line.
Wow, this is beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's shoot. So the word we're all gonna say is Australia, okay? So because we have just arrived to Australia, okay? No, Australia. Not Austria. Yeah, okay. Let's give it a test, okay? Okay, so it's just because we have just arrived to Australia. Yeah, say that. Keep your hands and then start clapping. Like blah, 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 blah. You know? Just because we're in slow motion, okay? Done, let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Because we have just arrived to That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow, okay? Okay, so the line is, so we'll do two variations. Australia will keep you awake. Just do the word awake. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow, okay? I'll say awake, and everybody says that's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. And then the next time we just say that's 1 minute. See you tomorrow, okay? That's it. Great. Thank you so much. Let's go. So I say awake, and then everybody says that's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awake! That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow! Now just that's 1 minute, see you tomorrow, just in case. And then they are giving me the no, no, no. Oh my God. Okay, let's get hi. Wow, so cool. Okay. Let's get that. Okay, get the audio there and I'll be here. Okay, when I say go, you do it. One. When I say go, okay? Go! That's 1 minute! See you tomorrow!
Nice. That's how you do it.
And then we'll finish, and then we'll move somewhere else. Just probably hide something.
All right, security and the police are coming in now to remove us. Cool, and that's it. Everybody gets up, man. Alright, security's moving us on now, so we're going to go walk down there with Nas and see what's going on, have a big chat to him, get a photo with him. Here we go.
Oh my God! Karim! Okay, steeper.
7D. All these people, including myself, we're all following him. We don't know where he's going right now, but hey, it's an adventure. Let's do it.
Yes.
Sit down, right? Not anymore.
No, so many people came! Now we can have a more private session and talk about
everything short for this.
Sit. Feel
We're on the hill so we can see everyone, even when you're sitting.
This is so much more homey. I love it. Okay, cool. So, what do it now? I mean, now the stage is yours. Like, I mean, you guys came all the way, which I really appreciate. We had some shots. I think it was good if we got in the video.
I'll be shooting some stuff in the
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're amazing.
Sorry, I've got to go, but I loved your stuff.
I love you. What do you guys want to talk about? Thank you. What do you guys want to talk about? What's? Go ahead. You're Israeli?
I lived there for a bunch of years.
Okay.
Are you only doing YouTube? Are you doing like Facebook Lives and such? I know I'm a minute late,
guys took a gun and shot yourself in the foot.
Probably.
I never do YouTube. Someone is stealing my videos and putting them on YouTube, which is a fake channel.
Okay.
But I only put my videos on Facebook for several reasons. One, you came here because of a picture on Facebook. Things you cannot do on YouTube. On YouTube, you're a username that's like Casanova Love 1993. or, as I've seen before, Saddam Hussein or Adolf Hitler. Literally, these are usernames on YouTube. And I don't want these people watching my videos. And so I want the real name, the real you, the real profile, the real location. I know exactly who you are.
Yeah.
And that's why I put all my content on Facebook. And if you want to talk to me, one button and you talk to me. On YouTube, there's no messaging, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you cannot share, you cannot like interact, you cannot tag your friends. YouTube sucks. And not on top of that, the people that use YouTube are like the Logan Paul and all that shit who are like, it's true, it's bullshit because there it's like all about the thumbnail and however crazy shit you do. I stole a $400,000 house. Or like I did this and like the thumbnail and it's like disgusting content. Lots of sexualization, a lot of that exists on Facebook too, but I don't want to be part of the YouTube. And that's why I chose Facebook, and it worked. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg watches, and they made me meet him, which is like very rare.
Yeah.
So I think part of the branding of Nas Daily is I'm only on Facebook, even though if they're not paying me, even though I'm like making 10% of what I would make on YouTube, like in terms of money. I like it. It's making my life, giving it a lot more purpose. What's up? Videos is the future of media. I mean, pictures are gonna die, text is gonna die. The next thing is videos. And in 20 years, maybe VR, but until all of India can consume VR, then we can talk. But right now, only San Francisco can do VR. I will never take the best picture. And there is not such a thing as the best picture, because there's a billion there's like only so many pictures you can take of a fucking beach. I'll never be the best at it. But videos and like scripting, like the way I use words and frame things, I know I'm the only one who does it, and I know I can be the best at it. And that's why I do it. And that's why I like videos. They're the future.
And what is one thing that you have an advice like for us? You know, what's
I don't give advice. I don't believe in like you know Gary Vee. Don't you know Gary Vee?
Yeah. He does.
I don't believe in like self-help shit or like Tony Robbins style of like do this, do that. What I try to do is I live my best life, and I'm pretty satisfied with it. And if it helps you live your best life through my videos, then it's great. But I don't know your situation, and I don't think I should be telling you what to do, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. This has been my philosophy in life, and every time I give advice in my videos, I feel like shit. I'm like, I don't want to make this video. Don't tell them what to do. Don't tell people how to live life. You can live your best life. Go. Really?
Wait,
Do you know him?
What happened?
He makes lots of money online?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I gotta start
Tell them
making-
you need commission.
we have to start making money somehow, Ali. But that's cool. That's cool. He said the 1 minute video guy? So he doesn't know the name? We're like, what the hell? That's cool. That's cool. My biggest fear is losing what I have. Probably could be Aline. Probably could be the page. The algorithms. The algorithms can really mess up your life. So one thing happened is like, when we were in South Africa, and then I used to average 300,000 views per new video per day. And then, you know, I was pretty happy with it, but it wasn't the best, but satisfied. And then I went to sleep one night, and I woke up, and it started every new video I upload getting 1 million views. 1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million. It's like a 6 times increase. And all of it because of a Facebook algorithm change. Overnight, they said, okay, pages like Nas Daily, we're gonna give them a lot more exposure. And then overnight, I just blew up because of a tweak. And then I started getting 1 million a day, and like I just grew up like this. And then they stopped it. So I was very happy. And then they stopped it overnight, again, without telling me. And then I went down to, let's say, 400,000 views in a video instead of 2 million. And that was real fear, realizing that everything you have could be changed by someone else sitting in an office in Menlo Park in San Francisco. That was a shitty feeling. And it still exists today. Any given day right now, any video I upload, the algorithms could change, and I could just like lose everything I have. I'd have no control. I don't own my audience. I don't own anybody, unlike on YouTube where you have guaranteed audience, guaranteed 500,000 viewer, whatever. So one day that'll happen, and when it happens, we'll see what I'll do. Do I get homesick? No, I'm at home. I'm always at home. I mean, this is like, I really feel at home here. I feel at home in Malta. I think part of the, I feel lucky to be growing up as a Palestinian inside Israel, because like, I never like waved the Israeli flag because I don't feel like I belong. and I never waved the Palestinian flag. A lot of people are gonna hate me now. Because I never felt like I belonged. And so like I grew up in the middle. Like I was like, there's two people fighting each other. So I don't have a home really. I love it. I love it. It's the best feeling in the world. Do you have any questions for them? Yeah. Questions for them. By the way, so Aline makes videos on her page called Dear Aline, and she's starting to make videos now as well. And she's doing amazing. It's like, fuck, she's making so well. And Egon is a guy we met online. He came to one of our boot camps, and he was a YouTuber. Fucking YouTubers.
From YouTube, no shame.
And so he was making videos with like, people like Logan Paul and all that stuff. And then we connected, and then he wants to make, he already has like an amazing style and amazing video structure. And we joined teams. He helps me edit my videos so that they're better now, thank God. And he moves to Facebook. And we've been traveling as three, the third wheel, and a couple.
It's nothing better than being in the middle of them all the time.
We are confident.
Yeah, and his project's called Project Nightfall.
Project Nightfall video on my art.
And he's one of the best humans I've ever met in my life.
Wow.
And same goes to Aline. So
Well
I'm lucky
saved,
like that.
man, well saved. So I was strictly YouTube when I met him, yeah? And then I started realizing what's the difference. And the difference is that when you create content that has some meaning, on YouTube it's way harder, Because people can't share, people can't tag other friends, so you have to bring them by making this stupidest clickbait ever, Like, if you hurt your knee, you almost died. That's the way you do it. So, on YouTube, you need to really be kind of fake, yeah? On Facebook, I make my videos, I've made only 5 videos on Facebook, but in just a really short time, my last video got 600,000 views, So, on YouTube, it would take me forever to get to that level, but on Facebook, because I give my best and people see it, they will share it. I will get from other shares, and then they tag friends, and my videos just grow.
But I think the question
organically.
is, why Facebook only? You can do Facebook and YouTube.
Because you can.
I think 2 reasons. One, when you're in the middle of like, where was it? Like Easter Island or Amazon forest, you have very limited internet. So you want to choose one platform where you can upload very quick, and that's it. Like in Amazon, I spent 10 hours looking for internet. I'm not going to be going on YouTube after Facebook to upload another 80 megabytes. That's one. 2, I think it has to come to ideology, right? I the luckiest thing I have to do, I feel I'm very lucky, not because I have all this life. I'm very lucky because I only do things that I like. And that's something I didn't get when I had a job. My manager wanted me to work on a boring ass project for 2 months. I had to do it, right? So I was working things I don't like. And the beauty of being Nas Daily right now is that if I don't like it, I'm just not gonna use it. I'm not gonna do it. And I might sound a little bit cocky, but it is what I've been working really hard my whole life to get to this stage. I don't like YouTube, fuck it. I'm not gonna use it. I can make it big on Facebook, and I'll just be the cocky guy only on Facebook, giving the middle finger to YouTube. And that's it. If I don't like Instagram, I don't feel like I have to do it. I don't feel like I have to do anything in life. I only do what I like, and luckily it makes enough money. But I'm surprised nobody asked about money so far.
It's about you.
Usually it comes like after 5 minutes.
Straight on the beginning, right?
What's the money like? I just don't market it because, again, I don't want to like devalue Nas Daily. So I don't want to take money from you, and I don't feel comfortable trying to take your money. Even if I'm giving you a shirt for a really cheap price. So I actually sell them on nasdaily.com. You can customize your 25 including shipping. It's fucking cheap. You don't have to, shipping is included. I make $7 profit, if you're asking. and you gonna take my shirt? It's too sweaty. But this is the thing, right? I feel uncomfortable to take money from you. I feel uncomfortable marketing my shirts. I feel uncomfortable to include money in Nas Daily. So even like Facebook has a new feature, which is like support your favorite creators for $5 a month. And it's like rolling out very soon, like the next week. And I don't even know if I want to do it. Because I don't want to take your $5 a month. I want to get my money elsewhere. This is just pure out of love, and then, so I don't sell. I sell these, but I don't market.
People what they think about it.
Even if they think that, it's just, I don't want to get to that level. So my nasdaily.com, you can buy the shirt. No, my real name is not Nas. It's No Sire. Like yes sire, no sire. Yes sire, no sire. And the reason for that is, well, that was just my dad's name. And then I went to college, and my freshman roommate is from Wisconsin. You know, white, football, big guy, doesn't give a fuck about anybody else, Republican. And I met him, I was like, hi, my name is Nusair, I'm your new roommate. And he said, Nusair, that's too complicated. From now on, you're Nas like the rapper. And I thought it was so offensive. I was like, fuck you, my name is Nusair, not Nas. So I stick with Nas for a little bit, and then I decided, you know, he was right. He's right. So I went by Nas. It's much easier.
Like
So romantic.
our first time we hung out, like it wasn't a date. We were just supposed to be friends that hung out once and then never saw each other. You know, when you're traveling. He invited me to his family's house for Ramadan, and my family's Jewish, like super Jewish, and his family's Muslim and
Not
like
super Muslims.
normal Muslim. And like literally, I went to his family's house and met his mom and his dad, and, like everyone on
But
Ramadan.
the funny thing is, like, your entire family said, be careful.
Oh, my entire family was like, "You're gonna die." Like it's like, you're crazy. Like, and his friend that I'd never met picked me up at a gas station because I didn't have a car. So my stepmom had to drop me up at a gas station for his friend
To
that
go
I'd
to a
never
Muslim's
met.
house.
To drive me
Muslim's
2
house.
hours away to a Muslim's house with no address, by the way. He
No
doesn't
address.
have a street address. He lives in a village.
It's I mean, this is the harsh reality of Israel is like, you know, 20% of Israel is us, but there's no interaction. It's like
Yeah.
Jews don't hang out with Arabs, Arabs don't hang out with Jews. And it's not just Jews' fault, it's us fault too. Like, we fucking live in our own villages and we say, fuck the Jews. And they probably do the same thing too. And so, this is why I as much as I try to make positive videos in Israel, it's really hard every time. Because there's a lot of work to be done there. Just say that.
Do I want to sing now? Wow, you put me on the spot. What am I supposed to sing?
Ave Maria,
No,
Ave
'cause that's a
Maria.
joke.
We always sing Ave.
We
you guys
always,
know Ave
I will
Maria?
sing for a joke, and you
We sing
join
it as
me.
a joke. Ave
Okay?
Maria?
Yeah.
I'll try. I can't sing. He's like a professional. I'm like a joke.
No, I'm not a. This is a
We do
joke.
it in elevators.
You go, go, go.
Okay.
Oh,
Do you ever have moments of doubt where you doubt yourself, and what do you do?
Do I have that? Do I have moments of that, Colleen?
I would say I constantly have moments of doubt for myself, but he doesn't really doubt himself very
you
much.
doubt the videos sometimes, that they
I
don't.
doubt the quality of the videos.
Not
I
yourself.
think what we're
It's
doing.
like you, it's personality.
This is gonna be the most cocky thing you'll hear, but like, I think the work we're doing, all of us, like, no one else is doing it in the world. No one. No one can do it. Fucking no one. That's why I love it. Sorry, I worked every day for this. So, no. Do I think we're gonna succeed? Yes. But sometimes I doubt my stamina and I doubt the quality of my videos. Sometimes I feel like I become too cheesy or too religious or too political or too. You always gotta self-correct, you know. No more politics videos, no more religion videos, and like no more tourism videos. It's a fine balance, and we're trying to get that every day. I wanna be 90 years, and I say I work for 1,000 days straight. So if I was doing this forever, then I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing today? Like I'll just quit. When you have a limit, it becomes much more motivating because you just want to get to that deadline. And day 1,000 is going to be insane. I think like correction. Like I self-correct a lot. And this is what she said with our relationship, right? Like when we first met, I was very like crude. Sometimes I was very like bad with stuff. And so she's like, I really like your self-correction. So there might be a relationship there. And it's same with the videos. Like I think I'm always going to correct to the right path, and it'll end up in the right
But
thing.
I don't think you're answering the question. The question is like, how do you have motivation and stamina? And I think you've been asked that like twice, but I don't think you've answered it. I don't know, and I live with him, and I've lived with him for ages.
I know
don't
the answer.
understand what
He
it
watches
is.
his videos like 30 times per day on average. He loves doing it, you know?
That's how I wake up every
I
morning.
understand it totally. So
I
he
I
just
love what I
loves
do.
what he's doing.
I love what I do. I really do. That's why.
That's the motivation.
Go!
What is one video that you can say which is most touching for you so
Most
far?
touching? Jews versus Arabs. I think that was very touching. Where like there was an encounter in Jerusalem with like a 15-year-old Orthodox Jewish girl, and we had like a sort of a verbal exchange where she said all Arabs are terrorists, and then I was like, what? No, we're not. And then it was like kind of interesting that it was caught on camera. The second one, I think, a verbal thing with an immigrant. I think always the fights that are like the most. An immigrant in Malta, Libyan guy who was like, fuck you, and he almost like tried to watch us. And then we made a video about immigration, why I like immigration. I think that was pretty touching. Collabs are like whatever. Well, I never believed in collab either. It's the same thing I don't believe in like.
You did believe in collabs, babe.
I used to when I had nothing, but now I don't.
Have you chosen what day one felt?
Not yet. I'm leaning more towards like a meetup in every country at the same time. That's what I'm leaning towards. Either that, like growing up big, huge, like have 30 countries, 30. Bye, little kid. I love you.
bye.
Oh my God, you're so cool. Either a meetup in every country at the same time, webcams, blah blah blah, or just me talking in a dark room. Either the extreme, one of the extremes. Hopefully, I cry on it. I don't know if I will. Hopefully, it gets emotional.
Can you tell us a bit about your time at Harvard and before you made videos?
Oh, down at Harvard. Oh, there we go. The first time I get that question. It was great. It was great. I was a village boy my whole life, and I went to the middle of the elitist United States, like elite, the capital of elitism, Harvard. Literally where everybody's like almost rich. I mean, you go from being the best student in your school to being like one of the worst at the college. And that's how it was for me. I didn't know what A, B, C, D meant. I don't know what the grades meant. I didn't drink. I didn't do any of this like American stuff. Difficult to fit in. It took me 3 years. And then the last 2 years, I think I like had my group of friends. I knew what I wanted to do. So it was great. I realized like nobody asked for my grades anymore. Nobody. They were not terrible, but nobody asked for my grades. So I think the friends that I made were the most important part. Also, the brand goes a long way. It's incredible how much people care about the brand and how little they care about everything else. Did I feel in danger? Only once. From a meetup, only once. Like the Jerusalem thing, I felt unsafe a little bit. The one where there was like, on a Friday in Israel and Palestine, there were like some commotions and we made a meetup during the same day, same time. So I was a little bit scared of like some bad things happening. That's the only time. The comments, the public comments, yeah, it's me. I used to do the private messages for 2/3 of the time. Then they grew too big, too much. Then you get like 1,000 per day. So I then did it for a while and then hired an assistant to do them. And even the assistant can't do them now. She's saying it's too much. So unfortunately, I stopped replying to those. I only read the emails. Nasser@nasser.com. Not cool. Casey Neistat, go.
Yes, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. What do you believe is the answer for peace in that region?
No, it's just simple. It's not two states, man. Like every time I mention Israel in my videos, people comment, "There's no Israel. It's only Palestine. You're a traitor. No Israel. No Israel." And I'm like, I don't believe in that mentality. In my opinion, 2 states, 2 people, we're done. I'm very practical and less ideological. So I don't care about a piece of land, and a lot of people care a lot more than me. That's why they would never give an inch of the land to the Jews, And same with the Jews, they would never give an inch of the land to the Arabs. I really don't care about land, so that's why I'm 2 states. Casey's a YouTuber. He's like the godfather of YouTube vlogging. He's great. He's great. He's hard. He's very. Oh man.
I love him. He's
But
very
it was
strict.
great
He scares me.
He's very strict. He's like, no shit, no
He scares the
time
shit out of
wasting. His door is covered with like, do not enter, no trespass.
This is what branding comes, right? It's however you brand yourself. Unfortunately for me, but I still like it. I branded myself as like, wearing the same T-shirt, no sunglasses, like looking like shit, on the ground with people, like having 1 million people in my videos, and then like bam, 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 right? That unfortunately doesn't translate to money. And like the way he branded himself was so much better. Not better. No, depends who you ask. Depends who you ask. I don't think it's better. But like he was like a cool guy, New York office, New York lifestyle, like amazing apartment, and that's why Samsung gives him $1 million, YouTube gives him $1 million. So different, and he doesn't need people in his videos. It's just him talking. So that's why it's like different approaches, and I like my approach more. I'm not starving, so we're good.
All right, so we're doing a sleeping segment in his film right now, so we're all going to be laying down. Here we go.
Sorry.
Yeah, this might.
All right, we're all laying down right now.
I'll be here, so you're gonna stand up and then say it.
Turn into an epic one!
And everyone wakes up.
Okay? Let's try waking up, okay? 1, 2, 3, wake up!
Alright, here we go.
Everyone sleeps. Lullaby. Rock-a-bye, baby. Okay. Yeah, that's sick.
Turn into an epic one!
One more time, guys.
And the epic one. So not after.
Yeah.
And also you start talking when you actually stand up.
Okay, actually, when I say T, when I start talking.
Okay, when I say go, everyone goes turn into an epic one.
Yeah, when I say go, I just like
And
start
you join.
making- So we
Yeah,
speak.
okay.
Cool. Well, that's right.
Everyone ready and asleep? Perfect, no one responded, but active.
Gotta be asleep. One more time, apparently. Here we go. Ooh, feeling tired.
He will stand up, he will say turned into, and everyone epic one, yeah? Go.
That didn't work out. No one's saying that properly.
Go.
Turn into an
Get it!
Finally got it, guys. Alright, we're all standing up now to get a photo with the guy himself. Here we go.
Hey, what's up? What's up? You can do it. You can. I mean, you can. I'm a big fan of. How are you? Okay, let's do the last one and then groups of 5. Okay. Okay. Go.
Do for him.
Amazing. Amazing. Okay, the dad and then we do groups of 5 and that's it.
Thank you so much. I need to write a message first.
Amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, family.
Yep.
Lubnan, hi. Nordon. Wow, we're neighbors. Very cool.
3, 2, 1.
Bye bye. Charapna.
I was going to get a solo shot for my YouTube channel. Is that okay?
Okay, because you're Casey Neistat. Alright.
Thanks, man.
Mainly because he's Casey Neistat, that's why. Yeah, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it.
Alright guys, there you have it. I got a solo shot even though he was doing groups of 5s. I was like, yeah, look, I got a YouTube channel. You heard it. Thanks guys for watching. If you liked this video, click like, subscribe. Go check out Nas Daily's channel on Facebook if you haven't already. He's pretty good. Go and check out his daily videos on Facebook. But you guys, you really don't want to be on Facebook video too much. Guys, YouTube is the place to be. Thanks for watching guys. See you, love you all. Bye.